mentioned you had something in your hand. What is it that you're holding in your hand?
It's like a briefcase, but it's holding very important documents that I'm delivering somewhere.
Hmm. Where is this place that you're delivering these documents to? Can you see it from where you are?
Um, yes, it's at the very top of one of the really tall buildings, but they're really tall. Like they go above the clouds. Um, so I'm I'm just gonna say it. I kind of feel like this is in the future.
Okay. So why don't you continue on your way to where you need to go? Just describe what you see along the way and what you experience.
Um, there's streets, so I'm walking along the street, but I feel like maybe I'm floating above it, like just a few inches though. Like I don't know if walking is the same, but I don't know what that's about. And then it seems like there should be tons of cars on the road, but there aren't, but they still have it like there's a dotted line like in streets. Oh, and there are people on bicycles or bicycle like things, but I don't see any actual cars. I get the sense that the cars are in the sky, like
Hmm.
that the people are that they're transporting, that they move around above, not like we just kind of walk or use our personal, like move our wow, these words are hard, move ourselves around. But if you're like transporting yourself to another place where you can't walk or take your bike, but they aren't normal bikes. Well, actually, there's both. So, yeah, I feel like the cars are up higher.
If you look up, what do you see?
There's so many buildings. There's so many buildings, but the air seems really clean. Like it, because normally I associate a city with just dirt and not dirt, but exhaust from all of the but the air just seems really clean. And there's lots of buildings and they're really high, and they they go above the clouds, and I can see little, I still can't see the transportation. I feel like I sort of can see them, like it's a
Mhm.
bubble, sort of Jetsons like, but they move through really fast. So I'm just seeing the light flashes. Um, I'm getting the sense that this isn't where they travel. They have other like thoroughfares. Oh, so the reason the buildings are so tall is that's where the transportation lands. And then you have to go down through the building to get to the actual ground, at least in this city.
Mhm. You get a sense of what year it is. Is this on Earth?
Hmm.
Or is this somewhere else?
Huh. 2037 is coming to me, but that doesn't make any sense. Um, but that's the number that came to me.
Things don't have
Or
to make sense in
or
the future.
okay. Or 20, they're saying now that, or I'm just getting that it could be 2087, that I perceived the three wrong.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's my logic minor.
Okay.
Um, and I feel like I can see Earth. So, but I don't, hmm, I don't know. I'm getting the sense that that this isn't Earth, but we can see Earth from here
Okay.
because they keep showing me Earth, a picture of the Earth, sort of in the sky in the distance.
Okay. Okay. So you're on your way to deliver these documents.
Okay. I had to stop to pet a dog, apparently. I'm really happy. Yeah, I have a bounce in my step that feels like I want to whistle or whistle a tune or sing a song. I have that kind of vibe about me. But these are very important documents. It feels like they have a heaviness to them that I don't seem to associate with, for some reason, or maybe it just doesn't phase me, but yeah. So I'm in the building now. The building's really interesting though, too, because when I first saw them, everything was sort of cartoon-like, and the building has how do I describe this? The entryway is what's interesting. It's got little, I'm such a hand talker. I feel like I want to describe it to you with my hands, but it's it's almost like bat wings, like the edges of bat wings, how they connect and form that shape. There's a similar shape at the entrance of this building, and it's made with like it feels like there's a certain stone that's used or crystal in this formation of these bat wing things that holds a lot of energy, and it seems relevant to the actual building. And I'm not sure what that's about. Um, but I'll go in, and then I'm getting the sense that these elevators are super fast, and I'm supposed to prepare myself for that. And it's going to shoot me because oh, I felt like where we were going was the top of the building, but maybe we're going to the top of the building because someone is going to meet us there. And so I'm at the top of the building now. But I don't see anybody.
You have a sense of these documents and what they are about.
I'm hearing that they're to save mankind.
Oh, okay.
They've got relevant information that okay, well, this seems to be a theme now. So this is information that we're trying to deliver to back in time so that the whole time thing is getting confusing, so that current humanity can heal, but that's not the right word. Or maybe it is. It's information that they need. And so me and that, it's so hard to explain. This information needs to go to the past because they need it, because there's something that they have to fix. Wow. So they're showing me that time travel is important and that this is happening all the time, that we're getting these downloads and this information is being transported back to us in this current, the one that you and I are in, the current like 2021 time. but that it's been happening for a while now. Huh.
Is everyone getting these downloads, or are there specific people getting them?
This is going to someone specific. What they're saying, it goes to people like you and I, and they're sharing the information. But it goes to specific, but there's a collective involved in it as well. So it's not just to one person, but it doesn't
Right.
go to everyone.
Are you able to look at these documents? Or are you not able to look at them? Are they confidential?
They're definitely confidential.
Okay, so you're delivering them, but you're not allowed to see them or understand what's in them?
Right.
Okay.
But I've been trusted with this, and this is an honored position. Like, that's for me to be trusted with it. It takes, they chose my energy. They chose it based on my, um,
And your integrity, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
All right, so the person you're meeting
Mm-hmm.
is coming now. What happened?
Okay. So, she's a time traveler. She's a time traveler, and it's almost like, if I can relate it to, it's making me think of CIA. I don't know why that's coming, but just like that kind of organization, at least the way I perceive it. And that, but for good, for they work in the light, not, anyway, I don't think I need to
Okay.
explain CIA, but so she's a time traveler. That's what she does. And that's why she was late, because she's telling me that time travel is tricky. There's a lot of factors, and sometimes they can get stuck. But she's here now, and she's telling me thank you. And but she's lingering for a second. She feels like she needs to go, but she thinks you have a question for her, or for me to ask her.
Is she able to give us any information on how this will assist humanity?
She doesn't know. She's just she thinks she's just a traveler.
What does she do with this information? Where does she take it?
I feel like she's trying to show me how she time travels. And so,
Okay, we would like to hear about that.
okay.
Sure.
It's hard, it's heavy. It's very, the whole process is very heavy, and you have to go through a lot of darkness to get there, and it takes a certain kind of person. They train for a long time. She's telling me they train for so long, because what they have to develop is a skill of, the word that's coming to me is repelling the darkness, but it's more than that. And it's more than, she's telling me, it's more than what I do in holding the light. It's a different skill. And so, and it's bringing, I'm feeling the heaviness of it. And so she's telling me that I need to detach from it and just watch her. And she'll show me how she does it.
Okay.
And so it's like she's going through multiple portals, and wow, I've kind of experienced this feeling before. And I can just, that black hole is what's coming to mind, and she's going through multiple of them. And so it's like there's the way that she says she does it is that it's basically they have to, and I don't know if black hole's the right word, I'm just going with it. They have to jump through one black hole to the other, and then through the eons of time, they've been able to map these out in a way that they can get back to a particular time and space. And I'm still not getting a sense of how the actual documents are delivered. That's how she physically gets to the time where she's being sent, but it's all coordinated by a higher being. It's all coordinated. She doesn't do the coordination. She's just the traveler.
Are these black holes or these portals, wormholes traveling through?
She's saying they're the same, but it's hard to conceptualize because me joy because I don't really know the difference. And the way that she's able to show me is based on my knowledge of the two. So she's asking with what's the difference?
Yeah, that's yeah, it's an
She
entryway from one place. It's like I guess a galactic highway.
yeah that yeah um
So why are you being shown this? Are you to become, or are you training to become a time traveler?
yeah. Oh, wow. I'm not getting a sense of an answer. The way I laughed at it, though, usually means yes. That's usually my body's response to,
Okay.
oh, so that felt very familiar to how I respond to a yes.
Okay. And who is training you to become this time traveler?
I hear a collective, we all are.
Okay.
And so I'm not really, and I guess that's who is training me. They're saying we are, but I can't. And I'm seeing that galactic guide who kept coming through. And now I can't remember his name or how I translated his name last time.
Just ask him.
Now he's saying Henry, but that's a different name. And he's saying again that that's a translation because I can't yet understand their actual language.
What does he want you to know about your training as a time traveler?
That I will evolve. I that dark, dense energy will not always feel so heavy. That I evolve and I will learn how to master this. That this what I'm experiencing now is integral to my training. But that it won't always feel so heavy. That feeling whenever darkness is being discussed, that heaviness that I get in my chest and near my throat, that it won't always be that way. That I'm actually one of the best. That gave me chills over my entire body.
Can we work through some of this heaviness and the darkness within that you need to release today?
Absolutely.
Okay. And what will you use your skills as a time traveler for?
To heal humanity.
Is there anything else you need to know about this?
I feel like they're bowing. towards me and telling me thank you for coming. And I think that's signifying no. That's all they wanted to show me today.
Well, we thank them. Important information. Wow.
Yeah.
Not every day you need a time traveler.
No, and that's giving me chills up and down my entire body again. And now I'm kind of flashing all the different, they're just giving me a glimpse of all the different places and times that I've been, and I can feel going back and forth. I can feel retrieving the energy or the information, and they're not showing me how I deliver it yet though. They're not. That's not for today, is what I'm getting.
So you are that woman that you just saw.
Yeah, that's me.